Hey everyone, I wanted to talk about something that doesn't concern Smash Brothers for a bit. I wanted to make this video a while back, but I needed more information to come out on the topic first. If you remember, about 2 weeks ago, we had the Pokémon Direct that introduced the ability to Dynamax your Pokémon. If you've been living in a cave for the past couple of weeks, that basically means that your Pokémon turns huge and increases their stats for 3 turns. However, the very next day, we got another kind of Direct. This time for the Nintendo mobile game Fire Emblem Heroes. This is generally about a 10 to 15 minute video, about 3 or 4 times a year, explaining what's going to be happening in the future of the game. They use the Fire Emblem Heroes mascot, an owl named Faye, to explain everything, but 90% of the video generally ends up looking like this. Anyway, one of the main focuses of the Direct, otherwise known as Faye Channel, was a new mode called Røkkr Sieges. These are essentially boss battles that use the in-game characters and makes them bigger. Sound familiar? Immediately people started making comparisons between this and Dynamaxing. I don't blame them, it's basically the same thing. But this made me curious. If a Dynamaxed Pokemon and a Røkkr were to fight, who will emerge victorious? I put this question up online and more than 90% of people thought that the Dynamaxed Pokemon would easily win, but let's look at the numbers. In order to figure out who would win this epic battle, we need to first know what their damage output is. For this example, Pokemon wise, we'll be using Raichu, because we saw him get Dynamaxed in the Direct, and for Fire Emblem we'll be using Legendary Røkkr, as that's the first Røkkr enemy that you fight. First, let's lay down some ground rules. In Røkkr Sieges, other foes pop up at the beginning of the enemy's turn for you to defeat. This will not happen here. This is a strictly one-on-one battle. The 7-turn battle limit will also be taken away. However, the damage booster that is applied during Røkkr Sieges will still take effect here. Also, usually Dynamaxing lasts for 3 turns, here it would last the whole battle. Let's look at Raichu first. We really only need his attack, defense, speed and HP. In Pokemon games you can level your Pokemon up to level 100, however in Fire Emblem you can only get up to level 40. So in order to make this fair for Røkkr, we'll be using a level 40 Raichu as well. In order to find level 40 stats we'll have to do some maths. And trust me, I don't like maths as much as you do, but bear with me. To find the level 40 stats, we simply have to take the level 100 stats and subtract the level 1 stats from them. Then divide the answer by 100. This gives us the average amount the stat goes up per level. So we just multiply that by 40 and then add the level 1 stats back, and then we're done. See, that wasn't so bad. This gives us 128 HP, 120 attack, 74 defense, and 147 speed. But these are just the base stats. Now we need to count in the Dynamaxing. Luckily for us, we know how much Dynamaxing increases your stats by. In this picture we can see Røkkr in his regular form and in his Dynamaxed form. Both at the same level. In his regular form he has 41 HP, and in his Dynamaxed form he has 61, an increase of exactly 50%. So now we just assume all the other stats are the same and voila! 192 HP, 180 attack, 111 defense, and 220 speed. Wow, all this math is making my head hurt, so let's do Røkkr quickly and oh dear. Things aren't looking great for Røkkr. 42 attack, 27 speed, 25 defense, and 24 res. This isn't looking great for Røkkr at all. I wonder what's with her HP though, it just has 2 question marks by it. Oh, that's why. 200,000. How are you meant to deal with something like that? Oh well, let's look at weapon. Okay, so she automatically has to do at least 1 HP damage per attack. That should help her out a little bit. Her special has 9 cooldown and deals 15 damage to target. Fine, so that will help her output damage on Raichu a little bit more. Also, she has a skill called Attack and Speed Solo, but that's not going to do anything here because Raichu's defense is so high. Same with Even Defense Wave 3, as Raichu can just use an attack with electricity and thereby calculating all overall damage according to resistance. Now that we set the stage, let's start the battle, with Raichu starting first. In Røkkr Sieges, you start with a 4 times damage multiplier that goes up by 0.1 every time you attack the Røkkr. This means Raichu's first move will do 624 HP damage, which will be doubled because of his high speed. This may seem like a lot, but remember, Røkkr has 200,000 HP. Røkkr attacks back with 1 HP damage as her weapon requires it to. Then Røkkr attacks, does 1 HP damage, and Raichu deals back 640, because the damage multiplier is now at 4.1. Raichu's next attack deals 1280 damage, and Røkkr hits back with 1 HP. If we carry on like this, we quickly see a problem. Røkkr just has too much HP. In fact, by the time Raichu hits 0, Røkkr has nearly 170,000. So Raichu easily lost. But what if we use the new max raid battles from Pokémon Sword and Shield, and use 4 different Pokémons against Røkkr? Would we beat her then? Raichu dealt 50,420 HP, so if we use 4 Pokémon that's stronger than Raichu, then we'd be able to beat her, right? But here comes the problem. Even if we use max raid battles to take on the Røkkr, even if we use 4 legendary Pokémon and Dynamax them, we would never defeat the Røkkr for one very simple reason: the Røkkr's Sacred Seal. The Røkkr's Sacred Seal is also called Røkkr. In its description it states, units' HP can only be reduced to 0 by attack from an allied army. After 7 turns in Røkkr Sieges, friends from around the world come together to deal a massive amount of damage to the Røkkr. This is the only way a Røkkr can be killed. Not by Dynamaxing, not by legendaries, not by nothing. No matter what you do, you cannot defeat the Røkkr, because like we said in the rules, you have no one on the outside to help you. Thank you for watching the video. This took way more time than it should have, mainly because my editing skills are still a bit crap, and my microphone isn't helping anything either. Doing all the math and the multipliers for every single round just took forever. So I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you want to see something like this again, and maybe I'll see you next time.